Nate Croker. Who's in? Ringing the bell, Who's? Ring the bell, baby. That'll bring him in out of that zone. Again, that good ball movement. And faking
nice shot by
Uzi.
Season's over, and so I think the first thing I want to know is when you walked off the court in Las Vegas, what was going through your mind?
First and foremost, I mean, when I got off the court, it still hadn't hit me yet, and I mean, going back to the little locker room that we were at, Coach talked to us. He said that, you know, even though we didn't really have a great season overall, he gave credit to all the seniors for always putting in the hard work every single day at practice. And he just thanked us for everything that we did this whole year and in the years beforehand. So all of that, you know, taking all that into consideration, you know, it felt good, even though we didn't get the result that we wanted overall in the season. But I think as a senior, it was good. You know, the season was good, and I thought, you know, everything was good overall.
What did you do in the locker room afterwards? Did you talk to your teammates then, or did you wait till later, or was it something you didn't need to say anything about?
I felt it wasn't something like we didn't need to talk about overall, especially as seniors. I think, you know, the underclassmen, we got to hang out with the underclassmen, especially after our final game that following night. So I think overall our team camaraderie as a group was we're very close as individuals together, and we did a lot of stuff, especially in Vegas, together as a team for the last time.
Larson has to step outside a little bit to catch that ball. And the reversal. And comes up big.
And I tell you what, he had cornbread right in his face.
When you come off the court, you've played your last game. You said it didn't quite hit you. It's been a week now. What are your thoughts on this season?
My thoughts of this season, like I said previously before, I mean, we didn't get the outcome that we wanted, wins and losses overall, but I felt, like I said before, we gave it all we got every single day in practice, you know. We always worked hard, gave it 110%, and I appreciate all my underclassmen teammates for always bringing it every single day and even working hard, even though we weren't winning as many games as we wanted to. But so I think overall the season, even though it wasn't a success, we played hard every single day, and we gave it all we got every single time we were on the court.
Was it the best competition you've played against going to Division II?
I would say so. I mean, I previously played Division II at my old school in Miami, and the competition was good, but I feel this competition at this D2 in the GLVC conference was a little bit better, and especially on the other side, top-notch players when we played against Bellarmine, Northern Kentucky, Kentucky Westland, teams like that. They were really, really good. And that side of the conference, I think, is a Division I conference. So it was a good experience for me, and it basically shows me what I need to work on my game to improve to go overseas and play professionally at the level that I want to play at.
Yeah, is that the next step for you? Is that where you're headed?
Yes, sir, it is. Right now, I'm talking to all my connections from back home. Hopefully, Coach Hawley said he's going to help me out also. So any help that I can get, I'm open for it, and I'm just right now starting to work out, train, get back into my groove, and start grinding out and giving it all I got, 110% all the time, to be where I want to be.
Somebody told me, Chris, during the year, I think it was late in the year, that when you go into the gym to shoot, you'll put up 500-600 shots in one session. Is that true?
Yes. Usually when I'm at the gym, I like to at least be at the gym for at least 2 hours. I mostly spend a lot of time on my shooting, even though that's my strongest characteristic. I know I need to work on more on other stuff. So now, lately, I've been working on my ball handling a lot. I usually be in the gym now, doing ball handling for about at least 30 minutes, sometimes 45 to an hour, strictly ball handling drills. And then after that, I'll probably use a shooting machine out here, and I'll shoot at least about 500, sometimes 1,000 shots. And just, you know, every single day I just try to consistently work on getting better and making sure that I'm working hard every time I'm on that court and pushing myself to my best abilities.
What other things have you done to train to, again, push yourself a little bit? What are some of the other things you've done?
Mostly right now I'm focusing on my ball handling a lot, so I'm doing a lot of ball handling drills, going on the internet, trying to find as many different ball handling drills that I haven't done normally, so I can get out of my comfort zone and start doing that. Working on my shot, again, I always work on my shot, always perfect it even more. Just doing a lot of drills with cones, coming off screens, jump shots, all that type of stuff, working on my defense, all those tangibles coming together and just working as a unit, and hopefully making my game well-rounded, not just have one aspect, strong aspect in my game.
Patterson, Mason has him. Here's Hall. He slips by a screen. Is on it. Lost the ball. He fell down, and has it. Ooze has the basketball. Cameron Adams fouls him, and the Cardinals with 9.5 seconds left, they have a chance to shoot free throws and wrap this game up.
Be honest with me now. Tell me why a pro team should offer you a contract.
I think a pro team should offer me a contract because I feel like I might not be the tallest, I might not be the strongest or the fastest, but I feel my heart for the game and my work ethic is what really has got me to where I'm at today. I have so much passion for the game. I'll always give it 110%, no matter what the outcome of the game is, no matter how I'm playing that particular game. If I'm having a bad shooting game or just a bad game in general, I'll always give 110%, and I'll do all the little things that most people won't do. Play always hard on defense, give it all I got, just lock up, get assists, rebounds, and I can score also. So just all those things, just always giving it 110% all the time, and just going out there and making my parents proud and just making myself proud as usual.
Speaking of your parents, the senior banquet yesterday, you talked a little bit about your parents, especially your mom. Would you mind sharing a little bit of what you talked about?
Both of my parents, like I said before, they both came from different countries to Miami, and it was hard for them. They were very poor growing up, and they did a great job of when they had me moving out of Miami. Basically, I live in the suburbs of Miami now, but moving to a better, well-rounded place because they always wanted to better themselves, especially for me, live in a better environment. And I really appreciate all that they've done till this day for that. And a little bit about my mom, like, man, she's a hard worker. I mean, I think basically she instilled those key values in me. You know, growing up watching her, especially my dad, working hard all the time, has basically instilled that in me. So to me, when people say, you know, how you such a hard worker, it comes natural to me because growing up seeing all that go on the court is easily. And every time I do stuff, I do it for my mom. She's helped me out so much. Coming to Jewell, she's helped me here. I could have maybe not even been here for my senior year. It was tough my junior year being away from home. We had some family issues, but my mom was able to hold it down and resolve everything. And summertime came, I was there to help her. And you know, there was questioning whether I was going to come back to Jewell for my senior year. You know, I might have had to stay at home, get a job, and help her, you know, maintain the house and all that stuff. But she was able to, you know, stick strong with it, and we were able to. She told me, no, look, you're going to finish your college career. I want you to finish it. So I was able to come back for my senior year at William Jewell, which I really appreciate that. So overall, at the end of the day, everything that I do for my mom, and that's like my main inspiration of. I want to become successful because of her, and I want to do it for her. So,
Chris, I know you love your dad, but you're a mama's boy, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I love my dad. You know, we've had our times, ups and downs, me and my father. But you know, I love him to death. He's a great man, you know, and I really appreciate everything he's done for me. He's a great father. I can't ask for anything else, you know. But like I said, we had our ups and downs in certain areas. But my mom, man, yeah, I'm a big mama's boy. I'm not ashamed to say it all the time. I tell my friends or whoever, I'm a mama's boy. I love my mom. She's my number one girl. Always gonna be my number one girl, no matter what. Even when I get married later on in the future, stuff like that. So yeah, my mom means everything to me.
Before we let you go, do you have one or two moments of your playing career here at Jewell, and keeping in mind you've been here for 2 years, but anything that really stands out as far as your time on the court?
I would just say at least one for sure. My very first game here at William Jewell, I mean, having a second chance, and I mentioned this in my senior speech, having a second chance rarely comes around, and I thank Coach Holly for that, giving me a second chance, and Aaron Shaw was a big impact in my life. He helped me a lot, and I thank him every time I speak to him. So I think maybe I'll say my first game coming back, you know, being out of school for that 1 year, getting back that college experience, being on the college basketball wood court, it was a great experience. I had a great game that game also. And we won on top of that, so I mean that was another one. And I'll also just say overall, like just the many great games that we had at Jewell, you know, against the Lindenwood when they were ranked number 4 in the country, we beat them by 30 points. Our San Diego trip was a great experience, and our Vegas trip that we just finished off this year was a great experience overall. And I mean, I had many memorable experiences here at William Jewell that I'll never forget, and met many good people here also. That really, I thank them a lot, and they were very welcoming, and I appreciate everything that William Jewell has done for me and for my family. I just want to give a shout out to all my friends back home, Marcus, Bobby. You know, they're always there for me for basketball and stuff like that. My cousin Nelson, you know, I love you, man, and just everybody in general back home that really support me and is always giving me positive input and told me that I can be somebody in life. So I really appreciate that.